Hello.
It was a time you had to have been there.
Oh my days!
Where were you when you heard that intro?
Who's that artist? The artist, the intro and the artist. Oh my God! Sometimes I see some things. I'm like, wow.
I remember we did a mic check some months ago, and it was from something that she said in her car.
Yes.
That is what a lot of people know her for these days.
Yes.
And I was like, and I'm like, where do I remember her from? And they're like, remember
The video.
And I'm like,
mic check.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Well, guys, welcome back to Sunrise, my Sunrisers. Good morning to everybody on, Mega Cry on YouTube.
Right.
On YouTube, that is it. And of course, someone who is always repping Jamaica hard and making it look so
easy.
Right? Hi, girl Alan, good morning. She is the very beautiful, the very talented, the very ambitious and industrious, very gifted as well. Yeah. Thought-provoking singer, songwriter, Tosh Alexander. And pleased to add now, actress to her repertoire.
Like a quadruple threat?
Yeah, more like a football threat.
A beer threat.
A threat. You need a fire brigade, you need a police, you need emergency services, I gotta tell you. But she's also an actress. She came in the film Love Offside, and she was featured in that film, and she was also featured at the American Black Film Festival. And of course, she's hot on social media as well, sitting in her car, giving her take on the takes. Tosh Alexander, our very special guest this morning. How are you?
Hi guys, what's the introduction?
I gotta tell you.
My God, that nicey.
That's how we do. You can hire us because
I'm just saying.
Fly us out with you to introduce you.
I love it.
But how are you?
I'm so good. I'm so good. By the way, I think it's so funny we're here because I think a month ago, you guys posted my video from social media and everyone was hitting me like, Tosh, did you see yourself on TV? I was like, no.
That's how we do here at Sunrise, But that was a very thought-provoking piece and quite interesting. Talk to us about the feedback that you've received from that particular piece. And did you expect it to go viral?
No, I didn't expect it to go that viral at all. I thought it was just for like my little community of people who followed me. So I had two extremes. I had people that really was just like, oh my God, somebody said it, right? And then we had others that were like, well, she gets it, look at her, she's using her prettiness, It's like, okay. I don't expect for it to reach everybody. And I think a lot of people sometimes miss the point when looking at the messenger. But I can tell you this, you've always been that way, right? You've always been very thought-provoking. You've said the things that need to be said, that sometimes people know they need to hear it, but they don't necessarily want to hear it, because sometimes you can come across some things that really attack your insecurities, which should be okay, for you to check yourself.
Yes, and be better.
Right, but I find that people just these days want to be more offended than anything else. But I said it because it's something I truly care about, and I love beautiful, educated women and progressive women. So it was from a very good place and not so much as trying to be condescending or rude,
I was watching the video that you posted of your new song, and I thought, she's really good. And
that's what the song with her.
And I thought, I just love the sound. I just love. I like to ask the question like where the song comes from, but like what I really wanted to know in that moment is like when you're in your singer mode,
right?
Like, cause sometimes you have to get in your acting element. But like when you have to is it that you compartmentalize, or is it that you just seamlessly move and like you're inspiring through music and acting and all at the same time?
I think it's a lot of things, but I am someone that I heavily need to be inspired by something that I do. So for me, that song is from a very real place. I'm not very good at being vulnerable, so this was actually like my first take on that. And that song, I'm not sure how it's become everyone's favorite, but it was just literally a stripped down. They were playing keys. The song doesn't have much production, and I was saying the song is a conversation to myself.
It's okay.
But I think that's why it has resonated with so many people because of the authenticity of it.
They can identify with the conversation.
Right.
So I know, for example, Tosh, you've been in the music industry for a time now, but you also have a real job, and you have not that being a musician is not a real job. Let me just put that there. But you have another job outside of being a musician, outside of being an artist. It seems though like you are leaning now more into the artist side of you. Is that so? And if so, why?
Okay, so for a long time I've been pursuing music, and my music has been my #1 priority. But I think a lot of people don't understand what goes into the music industry. A lot of it clearly is finances, right? I've signed bad contracts before. I don't like them. I don't want to do it again, right? So for me, it was making a very harsh decision, not an easy one, that this may take some time, but I'm very okay with working my own money and investing in myself, and hopefully just getting myself to a place that there's enough visibility where the people who are aligned with my direction and the kind of music I want to do will get on board. You know, because the truth is, the things that I want to do is not considered popular, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
Impact, girl, impact.
Yes. I've said this before, when you're purpose driven, you understand that besides what's popular, you are here to make an impact. And I much rather that road. So it's not the easier one, and it takes a lot, but I also love it. It's me. Whether or not you guys see me sing, I sing every single day. And I'm gonna sing every day till my last breath. So that's what it is. As far as working, I do private aviation. I'm a flight attendant on nice PJs.
Yes.
And I meet a lot of great people, and honestly, it's humbling and inspiring at the same time. I've flown a lot of the people that I admire, but at the same time, I'm serving them, you know, which sometimes can really check you. But I think this is just all about the refining process, and I get to share my story because sometimes people look at you and they're not aware of what you really go through, you know, because to people, I just have it laid out and given, but
no,
I'm really working for my life. Yeah.
I was listening to the song again. I was listening to the song, and immediately I started to say, oh, this is what she sounds like when she sings. Like, cause like, you know, you move people from their singing voice and their speaking voice, and like, oh, what I was thinking, she sounds like, and then I was trying to fill it in the blank. What would you say you sound like, or what does your music sound
Alexander's
like?
sound?
Yeah.
I would say melodious, because I don't want to use the term eccentric so much, because yes, it's that, but it's more melodious, because whether I'm singing an R&B ballad or I'm doing a bubble, the song I did with Miss Kitty, it's very melodious. You know, I'm obsessed with melodies. I hum and I sing all day. So I think my takeaway from, if you listen to any of my music, it's melodious, simply put.
Well, you're definitely not out of touch, and you're definitely melodious, darling.
Oh, wow,
if I might say so myself.
Thank you.
Talk to me about the event, though, Livewire. And for those persons who are seeing Tosh Alexander for the very first time, where can we come and watch you? Where can we come and listen to you?
It's at Tracks and Records on August 6th. I'm really excited for it, by the way, guys, because when I lived in Jamaica for a few years, it was like 2015 through 2018, one of the people who he was my mentor, because I was able to use his band, showed me how to work with a live band, stage presence, Agent Sasko.
Yeah, man, boss.
You know, yeah, man.
Like his mind and what he wants to do in music and who he is very groundbreaking. And so I was able to learn from that. And I'm excited for this full circle moment, because he will be on stage performing as well. So I'll be opening for him, and I'm really excited, guys. So come out, Tracks and Records, August 6th.
Well, guess what, guys? We're going to introduce you to her mellifluous voice right now, and she looks good in real life, too. It ain't the TV, okay?
Clock it, Miss Kitty, clock it.
But guess what? I'm going to mic her up, and she's going to perform after the break, and you're going to get to hear her for the very first time right here on CVM Sunrise. You understand? She's not out of touch. She's right here, so stick and stay. Hello!
Y'all feel live good like Lena, them a little miss.